Is it recording? Yeah, it's recording. Yes, here Renee from Spain. I was just checking if it was recording, but it is. And this video is going to be about Boston. I'm going to show you two editions of the same record. These two vinyls. I'm going to show you that a little bit later in a different way. Because I will get the camera and then I will show you the vinyls. I will explain you that a little bit later. First, a little bit about Boston. Boston, you know, of course, we all know it's a very popular band. You know, they released a couple records that did very, very well. Especially, of course, their debut album sold millions and millions and millions of records. And of course, it's a rock classic. You know, it's a lot of hour. It's like a lot of melody. You know, this band has always, and that's the cool thing about them. You know, and especially today. Now today, because this video I don't know how it's gonna be because I'm a little tired, but I slept only a couple hours because my daughter had a bad cough last night. That's why I had to sleep on the sofa to control her, because I had to go a couple times in her room too because she was coughing. I had to give her water, you know, to make it better. That's why I slept very little. That's why I'm gonna drink this Monster a little bit, and I thought I'm gonna listen to some softer music. And nothing better than Boston, no? But anyway, Boston influenced some of our heavier bands too. For example, on this Anthrax EP, you can find the cover song for the song Smoking. That of course was on their debut album by Boston. And I think Anthrax did a good job on that. Also, Burning Vision did a great cover song from the song More Than a Feeling. You know, the song you can hear right now on their Fear of Reality records. This one. That came out on Metal Enterprises. You know, a little crazy label from Germany. Just released some cool stuff and also some very bad stuff too. Metal Enterprises. And of course, also Stryper did a cover song. They covered the song Peace of Mind by Boston. Because don't forget that Michael Sweet, you know, was the singer for Boston for a couple of years, you know, some time ago. Then they had this cover song Peace of Mind by Boston on this album. That's why I was so surprised when they released this one. You know, this is a very good cover album, you know, where Stryper does loads of cover songs by Kansas, Deep Purple, Kiss, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, you know, a lot of cover songs. The name of the CD is The Covering. I was surprised not to find one more cover song by Boston, you know, because he was the singer of Boston for a while, and I thought at least they would put one more song on here. You know, they could done a cover song, for example, by the song Rock and Roll Band. You know, that's a great song by Boston. They could have covered it on this album, but they never did. Anyway, this was everything I wanted to show you, and now I'm going to show you. I'm going to get the camera and I'm going to show you these two editions I got by the second album by Boston, titled Don't Look Back. Okay, here they are. See, there's two vinyls. See the difference? The color is a little different in the color. This is the North American edition and this is the Spanish edition. See? You got a little sticker on it, on the North American one. Okay, then if we turn them to the side, I hope I can show you well like this. See, the sides are also slightly different. See? You can hardly see that. And the back, it's nearly all the same. Again, it's a little bit different in the color. And of course, this two little here, it's a little different, and this is a little different. You see, that's the difference. But the major difference are in the inside. Okay, you see, the photos are all the same. Okay, see, the photos are all the same. But this is the Spanish edition, and in Spanish everything is in Spanish. They translated all this English text that you can see here. They translated into Spanish. You see, and that's what makes these two editions different from each other. You know, it's all the songs are the same, all the rest is the same. The only difference is that this is different. You know, it's translated into from English into Spanish. And I think that's quite cool. And that's what I want to show you. You know, I know your collectors are like me, of course, but I'm a collector too, and we like to have different editions from the same records because, you know, that's the way we are. And it's very difficult to explain this to people that are not collectors or so much into music as we are. But I know that that Greeno for sure understands me. You know, Joe also understands me. LG understands me. You know, these people understand me because, you know, in that way they are like me, of course. We're all the same in that way. Okay, that was everything. Stay heavy, and the next video will be heavier again. Because the previous video was about Petra, this is about Boston, and the next one, you know, need to be heavy again. Okay, stay heavy.